Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope you're doing good. Guys, go subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a vlog today which will be so awesome. It's a topic that most of us ignore, but it will be more into the relationship side. So I'll do an intro, but if you guys want me to tell you a story about it, I will. But again, I hope that you guys learn something from it. Let's talk toxic relationships. See you then. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Wow, I know I said I'll be trying to do vlogs, but here we are. I hope you guys have been good. Yeah, we changed our name from Pauline to Miss Bossy, so I hope you guys are getting familiar with the name. So today, I want us to talk about a topic that most of us ignore. It's more into the relationship side, which we mostly ignore, and we get that in the long run, it affects most of our relationship and how we relate with people or how we date in our dating lives. So basically, the title has told you, toxic relationship. Like I don't know the statistics, but let me tell you, in the century that we are in, so many people are facing toxic relationship. You're in a relationship that, man, it's so draining. Even me, I've been there. So I thought that, wow, this is the right time to talk about it, because I think I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it. So it won't affect me like if I had talked about it when I was not really, not healed, but over it. Like, let me tell you something about toxic relationship. When you're over it, you're like, what was I doing there? Like, was I thinking? Was I okay while I was in the relationship? My mind, was it okay? Those are the questions that we ask ourselves, because most of the times when you're in such a relationship, we don't usually see the red lights. We don't usually see the issues. We don't usually see. We always have an excuse for everything that is happening. You get that? Maybe, for example, let me tell you, in my case, I was in a relationship whereby it was so draining, because every time you were the one who was investing in this relationship, every time you were the one who was doing the lion's share of the relationship. Something about relationship, it should be mutual. Like, I do this, you do that. I do this, you do that. Not tit for tat, of course, because when you go in a relationship with expectations, sometimes they backfire. But of course, there's that mentality of, oh well, I play my part, you play my part, we work out the relationship. But most of the times when it comes to toxic relationships, you get that you are the one working for the relationship. The other person is just chilling. For them, they're not for the relationship. For them, they're like, when you're done, you'll go. But for you, you're seeing the future with this relationship. You're seeing things happen with this relationship. You're seeing you two growing together. But the other partner is not seeing this. And sometimes it's not only to men, because some of us see like toxic relationship happens only to men who are toxic to women. Sometimes we women are toxic to these men, because sometimes a man invests in you, but your reciprocation is not in the same energy with this person. So you get that sometimes, and then not really, sometimes your energy might be low, but this person's complements your energy. But again, you get that as much as your energy is low, you're not feeling it. So if you're not feeling it, and you don't want to come out of the relationship, you don't tell this person, by the way, I'm not feeling the relationship, I'm not feeling where we're heading. You get that you start being toxic. You understand? And for me, one thing I usually say, it is, I like you or I don't like you. Don't waste time for someone. Don't waste people's feelings. Don't waste people's emotions. Don't waste people's mentality. Don't waste people's psychology trying to be there for the moment, because there are people who are feeling these relationships. For me, it was so hurtful, because you will feel like seriously you're being drained, but you're giving yourself excuses like, let me just work it out so that maybe after some time, maybe this person will see the value, maybe this person realize their faults, maybe this person will. But at the end of it all, this person doesn't realize your efforts. This person doesn't appreciate what you're doing. This person doesn't recognize what you're doing. And that's where our heads start drowning in emotions, in thoughts. Most of us even get into depression. Sometimes people think that relationship is about the heart. No, it's not about the heart. It's about the heart and the mind. And if those two don't correspond, you get that people even go into depression. Because this person imagines the much time, the much resources, the much effort they are put in this relationship, only for you to act there like it was nothing. I want us to be in a generation whereby we don't waste time. Do you like me? Okay, I like you too. Now, let's work for this. But it's not about, I like you, but I'm not sure if I like you. So you do your part, then I'll think if I like you. Because that drains most people. And sometimes you get that people, they do a lot of things to get your attention. They do a lot of, that's why you see, even people joke about this thing of someone telling you, I'm sick, to capture your attention. That shows that this person is going through a lot. And the only way they can capture your attention is through remorse. The only way they can capture your attention is through sympathy. And if you get in a relationship whereby your partner has to tell you, by the way, I'm sick, for you to act up, for you to be like concerned, like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How? Just know you're toxic. Just know you're not being fair to that person. Just know you're not being human enough to this person. Just know this person is in a bad place while doing that, because it has come to a point of desperation. It has come to a point whereby this person has to be so desperate for you to see. You understand? This person has become so manipulative, like they have to do something for you to understand their efforts and their thoughts, for you to get in their mood. So one thing, the reason why this will be quite short, but one thing I want to tell us is, don't put someone in a position whereby they have to be desperate for you to give them affection, because you are toxic. Don't be in a place whereby you always have to sit back and let your partner do everything. And when I say that, it's not about material. Sometimes material doesn't matter, but it's about the emotions. How do you connect to this person? That's why you see even the nitty-gritties, like how you chat with someone, they speak a lot. There's a way I can chat with someone else, and there's a way I can chat with someone else, and something is wrong right here. So don't be that person who makes people feel like they're getting drained. Don't be that person who puts people in depression and you're feeling like you're okay. If you're not ready for a relationship, just pause there and let that pass. But don't put people in a relationship whereby they're thinking you're in a relationship but you're already out of it. Don't put people's minds whereby they're thinking they're emotionally attached to you but you're not there. If you know you're not ready for a relationship, if you know you're not ready to engage with someone, just don't start it. Don't start the fire that you cannot quench. Don't start something that you know you cannot finish. Because you'll be joking with someone's emotions, you'll be joking with someone's feelings, you'll be joking with someone's psychology, you'll be joking with someone's mentality. And all these things will drain someone. At the end of it all, you'll get people saying like, I don't want to date anymore. I don't want to meet more people anymore. I don't want this and this and this. People crying their eyes out. Why? Because you took that moment for granted. And one thing I always say, karma is best served hot. Whatever you do to someone, especially when it comes to emotions, it always comes back around. It always comes back around. And to the people who have faced maybe issues of toxic, I'll always say this: if you notice the red flags, if you notice this person is not interested in you, if you notice this person is becoming abusive, whether it is emotionally or physically, just stop it there. Walk out. I mean, walk out. Stop giving yourself excuses of maybe this person will change, let me give this person time. No, someone else out there is waiting for you, is waiting to give you that attention, is waiting to love you. So don't stay in a relationship whereby you're not okay. Don't stay in a relationship where every day you're crying. Don't stay in a relationship where every day you're thinking you're not good enough. Because darling, you are good enough. And if someone makes you feel like you're not, they're the problem. And that's where the red flags comes in. So ensure that if you're in a relationship whereby it's draining, if you're in a relationship whereby this person, you've given them multiple chances but they're not changing, walk out. You know, drop that relationship like it's hot. Hey, hot. Drop that relationship like it's hot. You understand? Don't be in somewhere where you're not feeling okay. Don't be in somewhere where you're not feeling wanted. Don't be in somewhere where you're not feeling like worth it. Don't be in somewhere where you're not appreciated enough. Honey, let me tell you, if you find someone who loves you, they'll give you all the attention without you asking. If you find someone who loves you, they will care even without you asking for it. If you find someone who loves you, they will take you out even without you asking for it. If you find someone who loves you enough, they'll see your value even without you asking for it. If you find someone who loves you, they will see your worth. They will respect you and they will regard you with all the highness that you deserve. So don't try to settle for mediocrity. Don't try to settle for less than that. Don't try to settle so that people can have an image of you. Maybe you're in a relationship. No. If it means you being single until you find this person, so be it. But don't try to waste your emotions to someone who is not feeling the same way. Don't try to waste your emotions to someone who is toxic. Don't try to waste your emotions to someone who doesn't match up your energy. So guys, if you've ever been in any toxic relationship, let's talk about it. I believe that talking about stuff is one way of healing. Let's talk the stories, let's heal, let's understand various ways of how people can be manipulative and be toxic, and how all this toxicity starts. So yeah, join me, let's talk about it. Of course, when you're commenting, ensure you comment about it. If you ever face such stuff, don't be afraid, don't be scared, don't be ashamed. You're an overcomer. So see you then. Let's talk about it on my channel. It was nice to be back. So yeah, ensure you subscribe, share, comment. If it's a good vibe, if you want me to talk about anything, ensure that you let me know. Bye.